Finally, I can tell you about what's been going on behind closed doors here in the smallest room in the house for about 2 years. Voiceover sessions for EA Sports CFP 25.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be going over some new details around the college football 25 game, from the commentary team, the official release date, the cover athlete, and gameplay features. But before we get into this video, please hit the like and subscribe button for all things college football 25, and I'll keep you guys updated as the news comes. All right, so it looks like the commentary team will consist of Chris Fowler and Curb Herbstreit. All right, so if you don't know who these two guys are, Chris Fowler has been in broadcast for well over 40 years. He joined ESPN in the late 80s. Herbstreit's been in broadcast since the late 90s, was pretty much the voice of NCAA 2014. So it looks like they've been recording audio and commentary for the last 2 years, and because of an NDA I'm pretty sure they signed, they were unable to announce that information until EA confirmed its official release of the game just a couple of weeks ago. So let's take a quick look at the behind the scenes video posted by Chris Fowler on his Twitter account. Let's check it out.
Finally, I can tell you about what's been going on behind closed doors here in the smallest room in the house for about 2 years. Voiceover sessions for EA Sports CFP 25. Microphone, digital recorder, laptop, where they have Zoom calls where guys from EA are engineering and directing these sessions. It has been fun. It's been taxing sometimes, monotonous at other times, because everything you could possibly see in a football game, even the mundane plays, I've said into that microphone many, many different ways. Bunch of stuff you'd never see in a real game I've described. You want to punt on second down, try a 71-yard field goal, that's in the game too, along with the appropriate analysis of those decisions. Your quarterback throws 5 picks in the first quarter or 5 touchdowns, we got you covered there too in detail. People have asked, when my team scores a touchdown, will there be appropriate excitement like a real game? Hell yes. EA insists on realism. I sat here in an hour and said, touchdown, Alabama, all the way down to touchdown, Wyoming, along with the version with the team nicknames. It was like a month of touchdown calls in an hour. I needed the T for the voice. Kirk and I have had joint sessions playing off each other like you would in a real booth. There's going to be incredible detail. What I've seen of the game will blow people away, and really excited for you to see it. Probably can't answer most of your questions about the game, but I know it's going to be great. Can't wait.
We don't really know the official release of the game, but it is without a doubt being released this year. There's been a few blog posts that have speculated on the release date, but nothing confirmed from EA just yet. And while we wait on the gameplay trailer that will be released in May, it appears that some information may have been leaked about when the game will appear on our shelves. In an article posted on Sports Illustrator, seems a conversation between a PlayStation rep and a reporter, that reporter being named David Hookstead of Outkick, learned that the game has a release date scheduled for July 2024. Hookstead also reported that the rep seemed very knowledgeable about the situation in terms of the release date. This makes sense because the NCAA video game would usually drop about a month or two before Madden each year, and this would be consistent with that trend. Again, nothing has been confirmed from EA just yet. All right, so who's currently working on this game right now? So over the last 2 years, I've been working on getting my bachelor's degree in game design and development, and I got about a year or so left before I graduate. And during that time, I've built relationships, I've spoken to different reps, different producers, and communicated with different studios. And I can confirm that the same dev team that works on Madden each year, along with the creative director and all their producers, will not be the same creative team that creates college football 25. This is because it would require too many resources, too much labor and time and marketing for one team to handle. So what does this mean? Well, although the title is under EA Sports as a whole, it is in my professional opinion that the game will be totally different than what we'll see in the next Madden installment. From the broadcast elements, gameplay, player models, etc. Madden and college football will be 2 totally different games with 2 totally different teams working on them. Now, that's not to say that the same guys that made 2023 and 2024 in terms of Madden won't be flushed over to, help develop the college football game, but we will see 2 different creative directors, 2 different teams creating 2 different games. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you guys got any questions on this matter, please comment below. I will respond to you. All right, probably one of the biggest news surrounding a new sports title is the cover athlete. And in 2024, despite where they placed themselves this year, Colorado's own Shredder Sanders is by far the most popular athlete for the new college football video game. Reported from Blue Bonds Bias on Twitter, a poll was conducted with over 2,500 fans, and Sanders won by a landslide on who they should pick for the cover athlete. He has already taken to Twitter on his interest in being a cover athlete for obvious reasons, and if it's a popularity contest, he'll definitely be the best option. Although a lot of people speculated in going the direction of the Heisman Trophy winner. However, the track record for EA's selection doesn't necessarily strengthen that argument. Would love to know who you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think EA will slap on the cover? Who should EA slap on the cover of the College 25 video game? All right, so I won't go too much into this topic, but I think it's notable to address in this video. If you want to get more details on this matter, there's a lot of blog sites, a lot of websites, a lot of YouTubers actually commented on this topic. I'll link the link to my video of what I kind of spoke about in the NIL agreement for players to opt in and out of the game. But I would like to address why this game is not called NCAA, but better yet called college football. So back in 2013, the NCAA announced that it would not renew its license contract with EA because of its ongoing legal dispute regarding the use of player likenesses in its games. However, this contract only covered the use of the NCAA name and the related logo, not those individual schools, conferences, and players. So now everything is being negotiated through something called the Collegiate Licensing Company, which just basically allows players and schools to opt into the video game on their own individual will. This just means if they decided to opt in, they will be compensated annually. If they decide to opt out of future titles, it's up to them. Ultimately, it's up to the player or the school if they want to be in a game. So if you don't see your player or your college team, it's probably because they didn't want to be in the game. Don't want to get too much into this topic either as far as gameplay and features, as we're pretty much months away from any concrete news. I will say this though, as we get closer to May, I'm sure in May we may see some gameplay features. Hopefully they build on what worked in 2014. I think that was probably the best game, NCAA 14. So hopefully we see a lot of what made that game so special in College 25. Groundbreaking graphics, obviously. We've confirmed that it's going to be on PlayStation 5 and Xbox consoles. Not too sure if it's going to be on a Nintendo Switch. Not sure if the hardware can handle the graphics. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys found it very informative, and hopefully you guys are excited about this game as I am. As we get more College 25 news, I will be posting that content, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn notifications on so you don't miss any news. But as always, keep it locked right here on MGN Gaming, guys. Peace.